Hello, everybody. Welcome back to It's the United Way. Today we're going to be doing a Man United transfer roundup. It's not going to be much transfers because obviously most of our big news is on our other shows. But we're going to go through some sort of Manchester United transfer roundup to get you all up to date. So we hope you enjoy the video. Before we get stuck into it, please like, comment, hit that subscribe button as well. It's free. And again, you know what else is free? Hit the notification bell beside it. And also, one more thing that's free, follow all our socials. You name any social that we're, just say Facebook. We're on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Instagram. Follow us on everything, and we're there. You can't get rid of us. But that's a good thing to not get rid of us, isn't it? But yeah, we'll get stuck into it. This is about Frankie De Jong, a player we have heard about a lot over the last couple of weeks, months. We've heard about it a lot of times. I think we're even dreaming about him at this stage. But this is from Draper_Raw, which is I'm not sure what kind of source it is, but I'm guessing it's a good source that big channels are using, not like ourselves. But it is once Frankie De Jong is signed from Barcelona, Erik ten Hag will then decide which player he needs with the remainder of the budget. It points to our freshman United bid this week, with Barcelona demanding £69 million, with Man United offering £56 million. I mean, that's what it's about. Well, it's not 10, but Man United, I feel like just show pair. That's like what 13 million in the difference. For him, I mean, don't listen. I think even Man United offering £56 million. Like if we can get Frankie De Jong in around the 50s, 60s, I think that's good. Do I think he's maybe worth it? I don't think so. I think he definitely worth around the 50s, in my opinion. I know he is a good player. I have watched him, but I just don't think he is definitely United material, all right. But I don't think he is a player that would just out of nowhere change Man United. He definitely would improve our midfield. I would like Frankie De Jong. It's just a price budget. But then again, I reckon we would have got Frankie De Jong a few weeks ago if it wasn't for the Glazers. We're so slow at signing players. I always think that Man United sign one player a month in these transfer windows. So June will sign De Jong next month, Anthony the month after that, Malacia, and then transfer window done into January. What we get Calvin Phillips, maybe I don't know, Sandro Pau Torres, or I don't know, Jonathan David, or a player that we're interested in. Christian Eriksen, actually. It's like they sign one player a month in these transfer windows, and don't expect anything different in this one. Even with Erik ten Hag, do not expect anything different. This morning was about Frankie De Jong. It says Erik ten Hag doesn't want to find that Man United have signed 2 or 3 players and then say that I don't have enough money to meet Barca's valuation for De Jong. Now, listen, we all know that, you know, Erik ten Hag is a big fan of Frankie De Jong. I mean, he did manage him at Ajax, so they have a good relationship. Frankie De Jong and Erik ten Hag know each other well. Erik ten Hag knows how De Jong's play, how he plays. But that's not saying that, that's going to change. Like, different team, but they're different teams. Man United are on it's like a project. That's what Erik ten Hag classified Man United when he first did his interview or his press conference. Man United is a big project. It's an exciting one. Well, he said it's an exciting one. If it was me, I'd an exciting project. If you ask me, I feel like it's more of a stressful project. But listen, it's if he thinks that, then let's go along with it. Now, this is about Jong Malacia, who plays for Feyenoord, 22-year-old left back. It is expected that Man United's move for 22-year-old Feyenoord left back Jong Malacia will proceed once the club are sure De Jong are coming. Now, that's De Jong is coming, sorry. That's one reason why I can see Frankie De Jong coming, because I've mentioned it on previous videos, and I'm going to mention it on this video, and I'll mention it on videos that are coming. We always we're going to get this player, but we're going to wait for De Jong to come first. It's like it's like, it's a bit, it can be a bit stupid. Like, listen, Frankie De Jong, Man United, some Man United fans are a big fan of him. Some Man United fans wouldn't be a big fan of him. Frankie de Jong. Eric Ten Hag seems to like him. His management also seem to like Frankie de Jong. Uh, that's not saying that we're not going to get him, though. I think we will get Frankie de Jong. I'm very confident we're going to get Frankie de Jong. By the way, I ain't going to sit here and say, yeah, we're not getting you. Now someone could point back on another video, say, Dean, you said that you didn't want Frankie de Jong. I am just going to go out there because it's going to come. I know it's going to come. We're going to sign Frankie de Jong, and someone's going to say to me, but Dean, do I remember you said a few months ago in the video that you didn't want Frankie de Jong, blah, 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 blah. There's only one reason why I wouldn't be I'm a big fan of Frankie de Jong. I wouldn't say a big fan, but I'd like him. There's one reason that turns me off Frankie de Jong, and it's his price budget. Nothing else. Frankie de Jong's price tag is can turn off a lot of managers. I mean, let's be honest here. Man City have the funds to buy Frankie de Jong. Man City have the funds, or Liverpool have the funds to buy players that we're looking at. Man City could just go and buy Frankie de Jong for, I don't know, 60, 50, maybe cheaper. And we could be sitting here going, okay, Eriksen, he'll go to Tottenham last year, he'll stay, could go to Liverpool, Chelsea, I don't know, Newcastle, he could go to any team. Arsenal, for example, who probably would need a good, strong left back. I don't know, I ain't no Arsenal fan. I'm just going to clarify this, and I'll clarify it on other videos coming as well, as I recently said. I do not want Man United to overpay on a player. We've did it before. I don't want it to happen again. If you are going to do it well, and make sure that there's players leaving. And listen, there will be players leaving. We'll have money coming in from somewhere. I'm hoping, Eric Ten Hag will get the back in. The Glazers will be like, okay, well, we can't fuck around this time. We have to give them the back in. That's what they have to do. Back them. So I do want Frankie de Jong. It's the price budget that if I was a manager, I'd be looking at kind of going, will I not? The price budget, team needs this and that. It's a big ask, but listen, if Eric Ten Hag wants Frankie, sometimes it can be a good sign that a manager really, really wants the player. This is from Marcel van de Kraan. By the way, let us know in the comments below what you think of the transfer roundup so far. It's just covering most of the Man United transfer news, not most of it, because we have a show coming in. Check out our schedule for that actually as well. But Marcel van de Kraan, who I'm guessing is a Dutch journalist or whatever, he said Eric Ten Hag has made it so clear that the Man United board that he wants both Frankie de Jong and Christian Eriksen. If they don't get those two players, it'll be a breakdown of Eric Ten Hag's ID and his model and his style at Man United. Now, I suppose you could call it a bargain, couldn't you? If we get Frankie de Jong for what the money Man United recently offered was like 56 million pounds, something around that, anyways. And then you get Eriksen, who's free. All you have to do is pay his wages. It probably won't be as high because he's getting to that age, and most teams wouldn't classify Eriksen as a top player. I actually classify Eriksen as a top player. I never liked him at Tottenham because he was such a good player. I have a lot of respect for Christian Eriksen. I even gained more respect for Christian Eriksen after what happened to him in the Euros. But I did have a lot of respect before anything bad happened to Christian Eriksen. It's just at Tottenham, Christian Eriksen was good. Inter Milan the same. Brentford, he's doing good, especially what happened to him. Big respect to Brentford for that, taking a player back that just probably could have retired, but he still stayed strong. Fair play to him. And listen, Eriksen, I would actually love him, and I really like his experience. Remember, we played Brentford at Old Trafford for the season ended. We beat them 3-0. Christian Eriksen was still a threat. He was taking shots, passing. I think he is a playmaker. I would like Christian Eriksen and Frankie de Jong in that midfield. Well, listen, I don't think it'd improve. I think we wouldn't do well. I'm not saying that we would do well with Frankie de Jong and Christian Eriksen in that midfield, but it'd be nice to have someone with the experience. Like 10 minutes to go, man, you need a goal. Look at the bench, Christian Eriksen experience, replace him for Bruno or Frankie de Jong or Shane. It's experience is what we need. Ronaldo has experience. Rafael Varane has experience. De Gea has experience. We need someone in the midfield that has experience to know what it's all about. So this is more Frankie de Jong news, by the way. This came out 23 hours ago. If you're watching this on a Monday, 23 hours ago. So it says, Man United are discussing internally about submitting a proposal for Frankie de Jong in the next few days. It's a serious possibility while talks to Barcelona are still on. Deal will enter into key stages after €6 million plus add-ons variably opening bid turned down. That was from Fabrizio. We have a lot of people saying this news is bullshit. Just to clarify, it's from reliable sources. We post it if you have a problem with it. Sort of, whatever they say. But yeah, I mean, €60 million is what he turned down. I would have been very surprised if he actually did accept that. But more news now. Man United feel direct talks with Barcelona for Frankie de Jong this week will be really important, with a fresh bid being considered. Barca sources are also expecting United to submit a new proposal soon. And that's why I can really see Man United getting Frankie de Jong. A few weeks ago, I was honest, I think I said 50-60% confident we're going to get him. I'm honestly 85 to 90% confident that we're going to get Frankie de Jong. And that's not me sitting here saying, boys, don't wait, boys. I don't throw boys into anything. You can ask the lads who are part of this channel. It's just the more news you read and read and read, you're thinking to yourself, yeah, we're getting Frankie de Jong. I mean, no, especially with the Malacia, I was just talking to you about a few minutes ago that Man United won Malacia, but they wanted to see what happens with Frankie de Jong. They're getting Frankie de Jong. It's everywhere. Like, honestly, like, it's just Christian Eriksen thing is the same. Manchester United going to get Christian Eriksen, but we're going to see what they're going to focus on Frankie de Jong first. Talks are going on. This week will be a big week. New bids could be through into the mix. You just know what's going to happen, and I honestly can honestly see him in a Man United jersey next season. I could be wrong, but I'm not throwing bias into this. When you have a fan channel, you can't throw bias into this. I'm just telling you now, we are getting Frankie de Jong this summer, and he's going to be in Man United player. He's going to be in a Man United jersey next season. I'm confident. I'm 85 to 90% confident we're getting Frankie de Jong. As I said, look at the news. Like a few days ago, again, as I said, Christian Eriksen, they're going to wait and see what happens with Frankie de Jong. Malacia, going to wait and see what happens with Frankie de Jong. Anthony, he's plays for Ajax, going to wait and see what happens with Frankie de Jong. Everything is around Frankie de Jong, and that just goes to show that they're giving the hint that we're going to get Frankie de Jong. So this came out earlier on today. Big news as well, may I say. It's Man United prepared an offer. Man United are preparing an offer for Ajax defender Lisandro Martinez. People aren't really a big fan of his height. I think Lisandro Martinez, people think he's more of a defensive midfielder. And listen, he's what, 175 meters. So let me just get that now. Okay, so we copy that. I want to get his height. He's 5'8", so I can see why people don't want him as that defender, and I agree with those people who don't want him to be a defender. People think he should be more in that defensive midfield role. Even for a defensive midfielder, he's not tall. If you're that height, I think you're a left back or a right back or a winger. To be brutally honest with you, I can't think of one defender that's 5'8". Alongside of N'Golo Kante, people think that he'd bring that. He would like N'Golo Kante playing around the ball, but N'Golo Kante is top class player for France. Not saying that Lisandro Martinez ain't top class, but just to clarify, Lisandro Martinez can also play in that defensive midfielder role alongside the defender. I'm not sure left back as well. I'm not too sure about that, but I don't think so. Let me know in the comments. Would you like Lisandro Martinez? And if so, what position would you play Lisandro Martinez? So we have Erik ten Hag is targeting at least 5 signings before the transfer window closes. How many signings will they be? He's targeting. That's not saying he is going to get 5 players. So this came out earlier on again. Manchester United are making progress in discussions over a fee for Frankie de Jong, with Barcelona insisting that the player is sold despite Frankie ideally preferring to stay. Did I just read that correct? Did I read that correct? Barcelona, what's the Barcelona insisting that the player is sold? So basically, they're just already probably not even in Xavi's plans for next season. I say he is all right, but it's like Barcelona are kind of saying to him, "Listen, we know you're a big fan of we know you're a big fan of Frankie de Jong. Yeah, like they're insisting like it's yeah like insisting like that you don't want to kind of say that he's sold because I don't know. I honestly don't know to take that news. 1 minute we're getting him, next minute we're not getting him. Next minute Barcelona is insisting that he's sold. Blah 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 blah. Just fuck off and sign. Like part of it pissed me off. Like you know what I mean. Like 1 minute you're like, oh, we're getting Frankie de Jong, lovely stuff. Next minute, yeah, Barcelona don't want to sell Frankie de Jong. Manchester United are going to move on. You're like, then a few days later, Man United offered a new bid for Frankie de Jong. You're just saying, didn't we not just say that we're not going to get him? This club is a shambles. So this is about Dean Henderson. Dean Henderson was optimistic of getting a move away as early as May, but Man United were reluctant to sanction a transfer without having a replacement lined up. Dean Henderson's departure is expected, with Man United signing a backup goalkeeper. For example, Newcastle's Carl Darlow and Watford's Daniel Bachmann are under consideration. Yeah, I mean, Dean Henderson, he's a good backup goalie. Again, in fairness to him, he doesn't classify himself. He doesn't classify himself as a backup goalkeeper, and rightly so, because Dean Henderson is good. Sheffield United, when he was on loan there, he was very good, getting game time, regular goalie. Listen, I can't blame him that he wants to leave. He wants to get regular game time. Wants to be in that World. He wants to be in that England squad for the World Cup. And I mean, I don't blame him. Every fan, every player in the world would love to be in the World Cup. So, yeah, I mean, let us know in the comments. If you do sell Dean Henderson, what would your thoughts be? And what backup goalie would you like? Carl Darlow or Daniel Bachmann or anyone else in mind? I would like Elam Elliott, but he's not really a backup goalie, is he? So this is Christian Eriksen will make a decision on his future club soon. Man United have confirmed their interest to his agent. That was from Fabrizio Romano. By the way, that goalkeeper news about Dean Henderson was from Samuel Lucas, just to confirm. Significant funds will be available for Erik ten Hag in this window. That is similar to other top sides. Man United have a clear plan for the market. I want to get deals done ASAP, but will do so with a calm approach. Is he getting the back in Reds? Is Erik ten Hag gonna get the back in? Is he gonna be fucked over like David Moyes, Uwe van Gaal, Jose Mourinho, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, Ralph Rangnick? Who else do you say? Well, Mourinho. If I haven't, just our recent managers, is he gonna get fucked over again? I hope not. This is more transfer news. Man United want David Raya from Hoffenheim. Talks have taken place. An hour ongoing. And they're good as well. And they're let me read this again, Jesus Christ. Man United want David Raya from Hoffenheim. Talks have taken place, are ongoing and good, but still a long way to go. His fee will probably be around 30 to 35 million euros, and it is said that this transfer can happen plenty goal, which is actually a good source. So in euros, that's a lot. In pounds, in pounds, that'd be 30 to 35 euros in pounds. Now, if I can switch that over, because I ain't good with numbers, by the way, that's like what? 35 to 30 million. 30 million euros in pounds is 25 pounds. That's not bad, to be honest. But listen, would you like David Raya? Let us know in the comments below. But that has been the transfer roundup. On Tuesday, we have a De Jong versus Neves head-to-head. Wednesday, transfer news show. Thursday is Premier League. Hold on. Round one, Reds. Stupid me. Here is our new one. So on Tuesday, we will have an Instagram live. Wednesday will be a head to head. Thursday will be United Way news show. Friday will be our Man United Dream Team. Saturday, no content, chill and rest. Expect a lot of news to be out. And Sunday will be a keep, bench, sell. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Not far away from 400 subs. Get in there. Follow our socials, as I said, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, Twitch, you name it, we're there. There it is. Give it all the love you can get. And we will speak to you soon on the next one. Bye-bye for now.